Hi all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen. So I haven't had a favorites video in a couple of months. I felt like my favorites were kind of repetitive, but now I'm looking at my favorites thinking, I don't think I've talked about a lot of these things. Maybe I have in a past video, but I don't remember if I did. So we're gonna do it. If these are any repeats, I do apologize, but I want to talk about what I've been loving over the last couple months that have kind of, now I have enough to do a video on, basically. Before it was kind of like, oh, I like two things. So now it's kind of like what I've been loving over the summer. We'll call it that. So as you guys know, I'm going to start with the non-makeup items and then I'll go into the makeup items. So as you guys know, I've been having issues with my skin. My skin has been very, very red and very dry, and I've been having some sort of rash going on. And the thing that has been really saving my skin around my nose and my mouth has been this Silicane Cool Aloe lotion. It's specifically for burns. It has lidocaine in it, specifically for burns, but this has really been helping me with my my allergic reaction, whenever it was around my mouth and my nose. I find I don't like to put it near my eyes where I'm also having an allergic reaction, but it really cleared this area up. I'm thinking about putting it up near my eyes because my eyes are actually getting worse instead of better. But it does have that cooling effect, so I'm very weary of it. But for down here, it is really, really helping me. So I really like this. Also, for helping me with my skin issues, I've been using these Walgreens cleansing eye pads, and these have been really helping as well. These really help get my eyes nice and clean, get all the makeup off of them, get any dirt or any residue or anything off of them, but still being really, really gentle. So I like putting a warm washcloth up there, but I also use these, and it really helps to cleanse the area. So these have been very, very helpful as well. Another thing that I've been loving, and I know this is random, and I know this is probably a weird thing to put in, but is this Dove Dry Spray Go Fresh deodorant. I have been going to Disneyland a lot this summer, and every time I wear this, I don't sweat at all, which is interesting because I'm one of those people who excessively sweat when I'm really hot. Usually I don't like to wear like gray t-shirts because I'll sweat. But I love to wear gray t-shirts, so, but this I never have that problem with. I'm always fresh, dry. I love this. This is actually, this is the first time I've been really, really impressed by a deodorant or an antiperspirant. But it's the Dove Dry Spray Go Fresh. This is the Cool Essentials one. And, I think this is like my second or third bottle of this, so I'm really been impressed with this. And then two more items that aren't technically makeup items, but they could be. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I'm obsessed with chapstick. Like, I'm obsessed with chapstick. It is like everything to me. I have to have a chapstick with me at all times. I'm not just have one in my bedside, my purse, my car. I have one in my pocket, and then I have backups in my purse. I have backups in my bedside. And I'm one of those people who go through them. Like, I go through chapstick like there's no tomorrow. I probably go through one every 6 weeks, and everybody's like, no, you just lose it. No, I go through chapstick every 6 weeks. And my favorite chapstick for years and years and years now has been the chapstick brand, the candy cane version. Now, you used to only be able to get this during Christmas time, and I remember, I think it was last Christmas time, they were on clearance at Target for like 28 cents for a 3-pack, and I bought like, I think there were like 6 or 7 of them. I bought them all. But now I've been seeing them pretty much year round, which thank God, because I love this. This is my favorite because it's minty. I like minty things. I like minty, especially chapstick. It makes me feel like there's actually something happening. So I know this is completely random, but I love, so if you ever want to give me a gift, give me candy cane chapstick. And we're all set. We're all good. My last item that's not makeup, but it's makeup related, is this Wet and I'm sorry that this is limited edition, but I really have been loving it. This Wet n Wild bronzer brush. It was from the Pac-Man thing. Now, I don't know if they have a regular Wet n Wild brush that's like this, where it's kind of tapered. This is, you know, it has the yellow bristles on it, but it's kind of tapered like that. And it's big and fluffy. But, oh my gosh, I love, this is perfect for bronzer. Like, it gets in perfectly. And I wouldn't have thought about it, but I saw Kathleen Lights use it for her bronzer. And it's just fun. But I love this. So I don't know if they have a regular version of this, but if they do, I would definitely pick it up. It's kind of tapered like that, like I said, really fluffy. And then, you know, tapered at the top. But I have been really digging this. I usually use like a small dual fiber brush. Not anymore. I love this bronzer brush. And what I've been really, really digging the bronzer brush with is this Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer in Fair to Light. Which is funny because I bought this during the last 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta, and we're about to come up with another one, so it's been a while. And I thought this was going to be too light for me during the summer because I got a fair amount of sun. But first of all, you can build it up and it not be muddy. You can build it up nicely. And second of all, it's just the most beautiful, natural bronzer I've ever used in my life. And I've just been obsessed with it. Obsessed! I might see if I can pick up the next shade up, but honestly, this one, Fair to Light, even though it's a really, really light one, it's just been the perfect bronzer shade, even when I have a little bit more color. So I've been really, really impressed with this. The problem with Bare Minerals is that, like I said, I'm pretty sure that their concealer is the thing that broke me out. So I'm like, keep an eye on my cheeks. So far, so good, but I'm hoping that this doesn't break me out because I've been really adoring this. The other thing I've been really adoring, and this, unfortunately, I think might be gone by the time that I post this video, but I know that you can get each of these bronzers individually if you have like a preference on them. But it's the Ofra and March Beauty World highlighter collaboration they did with Samantha March. And so it's at March Beauty World, and it looks like this, and it's just the pink one. So the pink little slice is Pillow Talk, and then the what's the other one? And then the gold one is Star Island. Pink, gold. Okay, so Pillow Talk and Star Island. So these are permanent bronzers in their range. So if you like the pink one, it's Pillow Talk. If you like the gold slice, it's Star Island. Together, it just makes a really pretty highlight. It's what I have on today. It makes a really gleaming highlight. You guys have heard me talk about Samantha March before. I really dig her, so I wanted to support her. And this is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I have a couple of highlighters now from Ofra and I'm very impressed by all of them. I really am. This CoverGirl True Blend Undercover concealer. I've been really impressed by this too. When I went to Disneyland, all I did was use this under my eyes and around my nose, and then I put a little powder over it, and I used it as foundation. It's really, 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 really good coverage. I have extremely red, like, inflamed bumps around my eyes, and this really helps clear them, or not clear them up. I wish it helped clear them up. Cover them up. I still have the texture. I don't know if you can tell, but the texture is horrible. So I still have texture, but I have texture, but I don't have the redness coming through. This actually, when I put it on, you can barely tell that I have the redness. So I'm very impressed by this a lot. In fact, I feel like I'm already kind of scraping the bottle, and I haven't had it very long. But luckily, I also have a $2 off coupon that I got the other day. I have mine in Classic Ivory. But yeah, I've been really impressed by this, so I'm going to continue to use this. Also by CoverGirl is the Expeditionist Mascara. I am not wearing this today. I probably should have worn this today, but I didn't. I used my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes today. But I really like this. It's a nice, affordable option at the drugstore. It has kind of like an hourglass wand. Not really an hourglass. That's not what I'm looking for. It's kind of like a spiral. That's what it is. I don't know if you can tell. Natural fibers. It just gives a lot of volume and a lot of separation, a lot of volume and separation. I've actually been really digging this. I heard really good things about these two, and the hype is real. It's a real hype. Really hype. Then I have 2 more items I want to talk about. No, 3 more items I want to talk about, and one I forgot to talk about in my non-makeup section. Oh well, that's okay. So the lipstick that I have on right now is JK Magic by Charlotte Tilbury. And I am living for this. Sorry, it's all dirty. Let me clean it up. A little bit. It's lipstick, it smears. But I'm living for this. It is the perfect nude. It's so comfortable and lightweight on the lips. I'm digging this, and the packaging is just amazing, and it's J.K. Rowling, and yeah, everything about it is perfection. I've even kept the box. That's how much I love this. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then 2 more items. I've been really digging. Now, MAC Fix Plus is not a new favorite. This is something that I've loved for a long time, but I've been really digging the cucumber scent. It's really nice and refreshing. It's an exclusive scent to Ulta, and unfortunately I think it's limited edition, but this little tiny thing has lasted me a really long time. I also have the white tea version, which I really like as well, but I don't know, I find myself really reaching for this cucumber scent. Tiny, perfect, and Fix Plus is always amazing, so we always really love Fix Plus. We being me and the voices in my head, apparently. And then last but not least, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I want to give it a shout out again, is the Equate Beauty Spray Brush Cleaner. I know I've talked about this before now that I've grabbed it, but this is my 2nd bottle of it because I have been... It just spit at me. That was rude. But I have been loving this. I don't know what happened. Oh, here's the cap. But I have been loving this stuff. It is just... It works just as well as the higher end stuff. But you just spray it onto a paper towel, you rub your brushes against it, and it takes off everything. It takes off everything, and it's like you have a clean brush in between deep cleaning. And I do deep clean my brushes. I deep clean my brushes about once a week, if I'm really lazy, every 10 days. But I'm like kind of obsessive, especially after having my rash and everything. I'm pretty obsessive, so I do... Every time I use my brushes, I do spot clean it with this, and it really keeps a good job in between deep cleaning. And I find I can go longer between deep cleans because of this. So yeah. So what have you guys been loving this summer? Let me know down below. Thank you as always for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.